local of public interest. But anyway, before we proceed, I would like to request our fellow Pagbabago volunteer Ed Ferrer to make his opening statement. Ed.
Good morning to all the listeners of this radio station. I would like to greet you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
John?
Buenas, kita na Asia's Latin City daw. Mira kita si Deberasan ba sa Asia's Latin City o City of Flowers ba o City de Calandracas na issue lang yan siya, may personal. Kahit humba lang yan mga issues aquí.
I agree with your third category, City of Calandracas. But Ed, do you have any to start with? In issue that we will discuss, this is in holds bar discussion of in issue.
Maybe you already discussed this issue. I was reading the papers you gave me, and I was surprised because in the title, I thought you will be appreciating the presence of Celso in the inauguration of that school building in San Roque. But after I was reading, as I was reading your column, I found out that there was a different comment in the third paragraph.
What is that?
That he received the 10% advance, and then you also placed about the construction of the flyover. They already received the 15% before the election.
Well, actually, I was just quoting Senator
Lacson
when he said that in government projects, the sponsoring lawmaker receives 10% commission, and the implementing agency receives 5%, so a total of 15%. No? Anyway, the presence of former Congressman Celso Lobugrat in Santa Maria was criticized by some sectors because he is no longer with government office. Although he was the one who sponsored the project, but the funding comes from the government. So nobody can claim credit in that, diba? But through his initiative, the DepEd officials expressed their gratitude because he initiated the project. Yan lang issue doon. As far as inauguration is concerned, he is no longer a public official who can inaugurate itong public school buildings because while it is na siya ang nag-initiate, but the fact is that was funded by government funds, di ba John? What do you think?
Debe kita chain a sense of delicadeza ba na imang manelili na desaleli dali at leeway kung el disugatsan si Joe Jimenez aba hindi ka kuan ba tamang kuanyali more than 20 decades talian na posisyon
20 years 2 decades
saya gayot dali makanya imbita man ala lang na urila be humble yours dali mir liba pamilya ay ipis makahuya si ipis sila so dali a chance kun Joe no man siya desali ay a ver si ele daw asi kun ele sila hindi ba lerabia dali ba respeto tamen si ibitaw manele na dali lang ele sina kaya el bottom line ali es senya gasta taxpayers money nobody can claim ala na dabaw may gani sa mga nombre po na sila proyekto tarabya si Duterte akila manele
ilante mira gani kami direct sa el truck ta saka
garbage
basura tayo pa lombre di Celso
ay makahuya siya
the barangay chairman of Santa Catalina should remove that already.
Macau, insulto siya kun Mayor Beng. Aber, kunela daw siya siya. Considering this character, ay, difícil. Bueno, si ignorante kita kunele. 20 años siya lili, takubri kita kunele. Dali a chance, desali ana, he will reappear
when he is
elected. 1 year before the election, taliale. Pero naipagani, 2019 pa lang, election. Ako saya kita too much politics.
But anyway, John and Ed, meron silang team song sa First District Yung team song ng incumbent dedicated to the former the title, John and Ed, is Walk Away.
Okay.
Walk away, please go.
Tu pause.
But anyway, I think people are learning lesson because of that issue on the inauguration of Santa Maria. At least in San Roque, he was just invited according to him, and he has no role there in the inauguration, which is just proper. But
So
anyway,
Rex, I will talk on another matter.
Yeah.
Yung isang sulat mo, I was really concerned about that. I heard about it.
ano yun?
That number 2 na tayo. Out of 79 countries, we are number 78
We were
sa
last,
English and mathematics.
sa English, last tayo, 1979. Science and Mathematics,
78.
78, yeah.
Que
Before,
berse.
we were second best English-speaking country in the world. Next to
So,
England. Next to
what
English people.
happened to our educational system?
That is the irony dyan, ano? You know, the Japanese people and Chinese people are hiring Filipinos who are English teachers, even in Brunei. You see? But now, they are better English-speaking than us. You can just imagine naging last. Pagbasa pala hindi ka na marunong, di ba?
Maskin na sembrada palay, Rex. People from Vietnam, from any other countries, studied here at Erie. Now they are the one exporting. We are buying rice from them. Akal de Thailand, they studied at Erie. International Rice Research Institute at Los Baños, Laguna.
What do you think, John? Bakit ganun? Bakit nangyari ng ganun?
Klaro yaman difícil kita Bueno lang kita no mga kwan, okay ba, asi paltik de 45. Ali kita bueno na lukuras.
Habla si Rex cuando Jun el problema do el teacher.
Sabi to teachers, okay, sabi to malo kita ta prekura daw ase man improve, malo ta man deteriorate. Ese ba K-12. Ali daw kita para
Subi.
at par na standard, na world standard. Okay. Na embes mangkwan mga bata no. Habla man improve, mahalo man. Pati uno mira to no. Ante kita to in the kansa man to no. Elementary pa lang kita grade 1. Ensinya ka na to. English. Kanta pa lang Bayan Magilo antes
Land of the morning.
Land of the morning. English Pepe and Pilar Talias tadalya ka na itong Bonito Foundation na pero ahora otro
Siya daw vernacular daw habla si
nandun na sinisita nakasa ta kumbesa magita Chabacano, Ilonggo ba o Bisaya aba pone pa sina curriculum dato mas pa classmate el tep et ahora despite manada sila doctorally aba hindi pwede doktorisus
We have the highest number of doctors.
Difícil rabya ko tiyo si Rab manadres ka nila doktor pero what is happening kung mga estudyante ara remember eto mga estudyante whether we like it or not there will be leaders of ours in the future sila man take over o ko sa mga klase legasya dali kita kung ito mga joven ko sa klase mamalo ya and bes man kwan el pais dato mamalo kulila siya gayon going to the dogs siya kita
That's why according to them, even if we will make K to 16 or to 15, nothing will happen because we have a broken basic education. Instead of reforming, they have deformed the system.
Habla si Rex aquel antes ETC lang ETC.
Porque magita man fix ese akal na lugar ya. Mira tu mga leaders sana manglapos. Bueno ka so esos. O diaton mismo Artilim, si Roselia Lim. Aquino Marcos. Yan K-12 basos. Jesus Mario sa tu mga leaders. No say ko sa con esto tiene.
Pero aral K-12 na Congress yan. They will discuss it in Congress daw.
Cosa naman tamin? Bireta no le.
Para birera lang
kamusi.
to rin, may man.
Well,
Sabi ko
actually,
sa klase.
Itong ano natin, no? K to 12, dapat the next 11, grade 11, 12 should concentrate on skills development para after the graduation of the students, they can be employed. Skills development sa TISDA ba? 11 and 12. So those who want to proceed to college, they can proceed. But those who cannot afford, they can be employed. But for K to 12 alone without skills development, useless yan eh. Kahit na gawin natin K to 20, kung ganun pa rin sistema, di ba?
Mabuti pa TISDA na lang.
Skills development.
Depende sa mga teachers, mamucho ganun sa tamang sideline man, hindi mag-focus na insinyada. Di ba? No say, porque siguro mga salaryo tamid hindi kontento sila. Ya subi el salaryo na pulis, ya subi na army. Sabi ko neso sa sistema subi. 50,000 niya kuno para na suman 10 sideline. Oh, tabi de sosali syempre na.
But tama ka dyan, that's true. No? But I think the most important is the curriculum. The curriculum that they have deformed instead of reforming it. Then of course the compensation. No? But anyway, if you recall, you mentioned about those political leaders and government officials who were good English speakers, di ba?
Si, bueno,
They were products of ETC holders, teachers, ETC, Elementary Teachers Certificate. Yun lang ang kurso noon, ETC. But they were so good in teaching that they have produced good leaders and public officials, as what John mentioned a while ago.
Mira to kuna kel conversa tiempo dyan muna si Carlos Romulo, juta lang akel. Pandak. Mapait akel. Conversa si Manglapo, si mapait. Kempakelo sa mga. Hindi pwede siya.
Even our very own Senator Roseller Len, di ba?
Bueno, kal conversa si Roseller.
He filibustered for 18 hours, ha?
Pero mira te
18 hours speaking English.
Mira te observe te tag-cover man sila live ali na Congress. Lusay ko sa klase to leaders de ato tag-cover na. Sila role model. Si English no may kami taglis de mapait. Entra pali mga kel. No, hindi naman itatabi siya, no? Kay average lang man tayo kita. Pero dapat di kita kumpara de antes pati ahora. Disappointed kita.
Onde ba kaya sa contest yun? Nakaliabla si Rex
sa kanyan program for international student assessment.
What country, Rex?
79 countries.
Where was it held?
I think it was held somewhere in here in the Asian country.
Tanda sila ng mga China.
Every country has a candidate, has candidates to participate.
So we ended up second to the last and last.
Last gayot.
Our participants
79
was last in reading, comprehension. Number 79 tayo out of 79 countries. In mathematics and science, number 78 tayo.
Ilan ang participant from the Philippines?
Basta mayroon silang kanya-kanyang delegates ba. But anyway, talo tayo ng Singapore, talo tayo ng Solobo, yung mga poor countries ba. So, sabi nila, it's not a matter of having a rich country, but I think it has something to do with the curriculum.
Just like Rex in the Southeast Asian Games, we are very boastful that we got all the gold, and then the East Timor never got any gold. Sabi ko, hindi dapat man alegre yun. Kay akorda to na Olympic may gani kita ni uno gold.
Por eso aquí na sila gani bueno no say porque ta se grande se ganancia
Asian countries of course marami tayong gold pero
sa Olympic hanggang ngayon never got any gold.
Kumpara na Singapore.
Igual lang kita ko ng East Timor aquí na Southeast Asia.
Mas already gold.
Singapore tiene, Vietnam, Thailand, Malaysia tiene, Indonesia tiene. Kita no ay. Kurang tapasa ka na ito.
Igual kita. Na por eso. Numa kita Rico nel East Timor.
Ba?
Kay kita ka na ito, rikiriti ka na ito na dyan na Olympic.
You know, the poorest country now is East Timor, followed by Bangladesh. Pangatlo tayo, Philippines. You can just imagine. Before we were next to Japan.
East Timor was once upon a time a part of Indonesia, no?
They revolted and they were given independence. But anyway, marami tayong mga opportunities na mag-improve. If you recall Korea, South Korea was pulverized, North Korea was pulverized during the Korean War, no? But now, North Korea is producing atomic bomb and nuclear bomb. South Korea is producing naval combat aircraft, naval vessels. Pero sa atin ito, we are producing EID. Ha? Ano yung EID?
Yeah.
Yung improvised explosive device, EID. North Korea is producing atomic bombs and nuclear bombs.
So par economically, Rex, Vietnam is even higher than the Philippines.
Yeah, because before we help during the Vietnam Maritime PhilCAG, the Philippine Civic Action Group that helped South Vietnamese in, of course, with the U.S. forces, because we are an ally of U.S. No? So what happened after the war? Vietnam was pulverized, and they send the students to UP, di ba, John, to attend the rice farming technology. Now they are ahead of us. We are importing rice from them.
We are good. Bueno kita na population explosion. Bueno kita.
120 million niya ba kita? 100.
Ali kita mapait
110.
produksi. Bueno kita produksi. Ali kita. Teenage pregnancy number 1 kita.
Di na?
Real ka.
Nakilya mata
Ali kita bueno.
Nakilya mata nuevo lang ali na hotel.
Teenage pregnancy. Ali number 1 kita. Ali. Na. E manera man kita te. Kay flow kita. Ali nakasa. May mga kosa kasi iskuro. May na mga lugar hindi man pwede sila provide electricity. Kosa man to ase.
Dive. Dive.
Oh, pwede nga din ng mga rural electricity. Ano tayo ng mga diferente barangay ali. Petrolyo lang sos. Na newspaper lang ngayon. Nakusa man sos ase, si Diloche. A ver, manmirahan lang. Por eso bueno ita produce si klase ni population niya. 100 million niya ita.
Okay,
Ito sa amin, lingaw-lingaw lang ito. Lingaw-lingaw.
Kasi sila to eh.
Walang TV, walang radyo.
Mga crickets lang ali. Mga butiki lang ali. Mga kwanata. Manmirahan lang ali. No wonder. Tante population explosion. Popcom jaton. Bek ba niya? Seryoso ba kita na jaton?
Pero kayo si Heidelin Diaz, Liga na Japan, baka ganese na gold na Olympic.
Ese si Heidelin Diaz.
Zamboanga niya si.
Antes ese obscure lang siya. Popular. Naara kwando popular yan. Dali sila tan singit-singit yan.
Pwede kita sa ka-gold na Japan. Siya pwede ya.
Kita, alito lang kita man singit-singit ba? Si popular yan hindi talya tamang kita. Pero si Butaw lang yan, hindi. Si Heidelin Diaz ante, si popular. Kuando ka na silver medalist na Rio ko.
Hindi na Olympics, siya ka na si silver.
Silver. Nara talya tampapkwan niya sila. Plantudo siya Heidelin Diaz.
Zamboanga niya si.
Anyway,
di man pangis eh. Di ala kuntigo si.
our time is 7:23. No?
Siya.
I would like to greet my good friends in Pagadian, the former provincial auditor of Basilan, and Samanga del Sur, Pagadian City, Elias Armantos, my brother-in-law Lamitan, Arnold Mateo, and all other in-laws there who are listening to this program, and of course our friends in Basilan, Lamitan, and in the 98 barangays of Zamboanga, and of course we have our friends who are monitoring this program through Facebook and YouTube, as far as California and other foreign countries. So John and Ed siguro will shift to local issues of
sige.
similar importance. I think in Zamboanga we have the so-called meter reader syndicate sa Samsilco, di ba? There is a syndicate there, meter reader syndicate. And we have also parking collection syndicate. Itong sa mga parking natin dito, the city treasurer's office declared that there are no more parking boys allowed by the city government, and yet we still have parking boys collecting fees from the motorists, and it becomes a syndicate because if you not pay, they will do something on your car or on your motor. So it becomes a syndicate that the police should look into. What do you think, John?
Yung prinsipyo man that open the Pandora's box, tiempo man di then Mayor Cesar Obregat para ayuda daw man increase local revenues. Park tuli Por eso tiene que ese contrata between el parking boys, but tiene que park to paga to 5 pesos. Namakin doon yan, tapagas por eso take advantage de syndicate también. Por eso ahora ya kita sila kay bawo ko di bank administration naman. Na pwede pa kita diretso kita kunin sa mga wanali kay yasi sila livelihood ya sa dila. Takobra se kay hindi to paga bira tulin may mas. Na kene siya yakausa sila. Kene siya triggeran sila. Mga local officials man diato, nusay ko sa klase. Tax sila ba na magkuha na sino. Anti-poor sila. Nara. Doon yaman sila. Silensyo ka ni sila li.
Nakakita sa
perwisyo, tadali ka na kanang perwisyo. Ara, pwede sila habla. Naboka lang sila. Nara, anda sila man monitor ali. Tali lang siya siyempre. Ara, kita ko na. You are depriving them already of their life. For how many years siya so tali? Kung pa siya del mga local officials yato. Nara, pikon pa ka mo. Kay klaro man yes eh. Itong mga kwan, tampa real, tampa bright. Mira ka mo ko saya sa kamukong del pueblo. Talisos! A ver? Who will disagree that? Kaya niya prinsipyas eh. Local officials yaton. Nara, talya. Perwisyo na kanaton. Are, habla sila, kita sila. Sila ang tabla na, tumampar ka. Talya lang so siyempre. Hindi pa si kita to livelihood siya sos. El man's resort is to other criminal activity, illegal activities. Terrible tos. Ara, rabiyaw pasos ka na itong comment kita.
Sabi ng pulis.
Pait.
Wala namang ebidensya na
kinokolekta
or they are destroying something. But in crime prevention, you do that with for a crime to be committed, di ba? Now, the fact that they are not authorized by the city government anymore, I think it's about time for them to be rounded up, no, di ba? Or mayroong suggestion from some sectors, revive the giving of authority to these people so that the government at least mayroong counting matanggap ba, and that will prevent syndicates from destroying the cars or motorcycles of people there who do not pay. But if there is authority from the city hall, they pay 5 pesos and a portion of that goes to the city government. What do you think, John? They will revive that authority.
Para koleksyon ng mga kwan?
Yeah, parking fees.
Parking fees. Doon hindi man siya mo, gumag-uma sila li. Kung sa kwan na li, jato na li, okay, man round up. Mga pulis. Hindi nga sila pwede man implement ko anti-smoking. Ningas ko kung paga. Do you think they can call mga LCT Hall, City Administration Zone? No, pwede nga sila man implement otro mga ordinansa li. Ara, siya tamen. Hindi, daw naman siya siya. Hindi kita take unless yan sila strong political will. Palta kita weak political will. Tampa lang kita li. Tamira lang kita kuneso natalyo na social pages
corren mga tricycle na pueblo
pero as trabaho nila napapel lang so bueno you walk your talk token talk ka mo sumo jali enteli
well ago you categorize city of Calandracas, di ba?
Ako sa pa ba no tapos sabat pantudol pueblo kanila plantudo kanato hindi kay kamino lang para na West Coast. At dito vehikulo destrozas Ay mo pwede ka na sila man-impose kung na mga laman attention del City Water District, al DPWH, pwede lang kanila huga-huga. Alam na ba, otro lugar, hindi siya pwede. They will be pressured. No, you're doing to my constitution. Yes, my local, my concern. Bahala ka muli. O tali pa siyempre siya. O solong ese camino Calandracas, hindi ese Calandracas, traffic lang lagi, hindi Calandracas, Alegre to say.
Pero Rex, there is one issue I want to ask you to comment. Alam mo, very recently in Manila, akil yan rule el International Court for the government to pay Maynila and akil water system by mga 9 billion. Yan kwa niya sila. They decided not to collect. Akin ang Zamboanga, what about the prime water and the
Anyway, I think there is
water system.
there is a public hearing yun, and you were invited on Monday about
bueno sabi
It's
si
not a
John.
public hearing, it's a media briefing.
immediate briefing.
Maka January public hearing kasi. So, respeta kita di la protocol ali. Siguro may question and answer. So, hindi kita man-impose jaton will. Pero debe ka chene public hearing.
Intendele. Debe
propose-
people must understand.
propose water rate increases. So, required is it to have a public hearing. Pero on Monday, media briefing. Respect it.
Anyway,
Okay.
the Zamboanga City Water District is actually having business partners in this particular issue. They have the Prime Water, they have the Zamboanga City Water Company, di ba? Then let us find out how many percent goes to Prime Water and how many percent goes to Zamboanga City company as far as the revenues of Zamboanga City District is concerned. Ilan ang naiwan sa Zamboanga City District after deducting all this revenues with other business
Kaya di
companies.
niyo yun, kundo yan threat si Duterte kung nakil mga water system, amo kaya tembla sila.
Kay chene political will si Duterte.
Amo yaman, correct.
Atino ay. Sige na sir.
Yan threat si Duterte.
Para bien del pueblo, you have to assert.
They
Again,
did not collect anymore more than 9 billion.
Kung lusyutan gani ang threat si Presidente, hindi ba pagal yan disuyo
7 billion.
na. Ansi na, si kere to kada leader, tamay tampa bueno, pero nga kita.
Di mighty to be
Pero,
open.
debe, kere to kada leader, assert your authority for and behalf of your people. Igual cosa ta si Duterte.
The mighty Tobacco paid 40 billion unpaid
Ansi na.
taxes. But anyway, you mentioned about Zamboanga City District. No? You know, Zamboanga City Water District is known to be a road destroyer. Road destroyer. While we have a naval destroyer, in fact, we do not have in destroyer or navy. We have a destroyer escort. But in Zamboanga, we have road destroyer, and the principal suspect here is the Zamboanga City Water District.
They will
There are a lot of roads
puri
to
sila
destroy.
tubo, depende sila ta kumpone.
Mananaw dyan, Ed. In fact, we have just signed a complaint in a certain barangay that more than 10 cuttings there were not restored aside from that barangay. There are so many in other barangays unrestored cuttings of for water connection, and yet up to now, that's why they are known as a road destroyer, because a very good concreted road, they cut across the road, then leave it as I tell you.
So, tiene man road runner, road destroyer.
Sabi, destroyer, mga naval sin.
Number one destroyer of our roads is the Zamboanga City Water District.
Debe na mga tese, you have to excavate para pwede entrar din. Debe man restore sila Kayo ti mo kausa accidentally. Debe thank you lang.
Destroyer yakalin sila.
Por eso ganero destroyer. They are mandated to.
Tapa uli mo namin.
Restore aksidente pa rampant este mga tiempo entra pa sila. Debe mo ay si signan sina. Debe tiene sign ali. No hay sila que ver. They don't value the lives of, I don't know. Por eso, si tiene lang ese question and answer na Monday, pregunta kita sa kanila. That is the right of the...
Monday, June Monday.
Monday, pero media briefing baka hindi pwede kunti. Anda to. Ed Perer, recognize. Anda to na. Wala pwede.
Media
briefing,
kay iyo, concern lang nyo, kay...
pwede mga na-interview.
Concern nyo dyan, sabi ti porke, kay tamanda kubra ko ng gobyerno dyan mga 9 point, na kundo yung valiente si Duterte, Maynila, you don't have to pay na.
Yan, nervyas si Duterte.
Well, actually, the Zamboanga City District is under the city government.
I see.
And
Appointed by
talking about this road cuttings, actually, before the water district will cut the road, they have to ask permission from the barangay. And there is a memorandum of agreement between the water district and the city engineer's office that after cutting the road, they should restore it. Ang problema naman dito sa barangay natin, they gave permit to the water district to cut, but they do not follow up. After the cutting, the barangay officials are also sleeping. They should make a follow-up to see to it that the cut roads are immediately restored to its original condition. So, ang involved ito for neglect of duty are barangay officials and the city engineer's office. Kasi there is an existing memo, but they do not also make a follow-up. They do not also sabi natin na implement the memo that they have agreed between Zamboanga City District and the engineer's office. Di ba, John?
Sige na nga dese, butang kwerpo sila. Sige na o kandila. Pero with all due respect, no, debe el bibientes tamen ayuda. Kasi si hindi kita tamen grunye, na hindi to diperta, igual cosa ta si Colonel. Derecho se del ciudadanos kay kita taxpayers. Si mirote de na mga proyekto dol tiene sila umalin ba dol tiene irregular. Llama attention del mga ahensya del gobyerno. El problema también ng mga ahensya del gobyerno, tarda mo be. Aquí na Zamboanga, pwede lang sila. They can just get away with it. Depende man sa mga leaders del LGU. Si el leaders naman na un lugar, as I've said, tiene got strong political will. I don't think they will just make fun or joke around with kanaton. Pero diyatong mga leaders sali, aquí na Zamboanga, pasensya lang sila. No hay bakeber, with all due respect. Quiere lang so pirmi travel. Alya listo. Na si games. Pero segun, may mga daw todo matra. Hindi, it's immaterial. Pero el problema, stay put aquí more time with your people. 98 barangays for you to travel. Ali debe mira kita si deberasan ustedes public servants kayo del pueblo.
Being a former consultant of the LG, what do you think of this activities of our local officials in Zamboanga City?
Now, the LGCD before now the ILG, before the LGCD man, we try to monitor the activities of the officials and we try to caution them what to do and what not to do. Amo sa pikura kami kanila man advice.
Kita alisto lang kita sa premier dias o early days of implementation. Igual sa clearing operation. Hindi ba dali kuang marching orders sa presidente. Okay, bonamente.
Mga kamino.
Oo, bonamente. Pero bulcha to na Zamboanga. Yabira ole. But where is the so-called sustainability ahora dyato?
Ya usa ole kol mga saitok.
Yabira ole, basura. Primero lang ba kita bueno ba? Ali bueno kita.
Pero si tan monitor sila.
90% gane daw ga.
Rex, diba Rex? The one implementing talya. Man monitor ko nese. So it must be employees of the city hall who will monitor.
Consistency, no?
Consistency.
In implementation. Anyway, we are again also challenging our taxpayers because taxpayers have the right to monitor as encouraged by President Duterte. Tayong magmatsyag, we have to monitor the performance of public servants and bring it to the attention of concerned agencies. We can even bring it direct to the GONG 8888, di ba? And to the Presidential Complaint Center.
Ito yun, prueba ito, enviar message sa na 8888.
Hindi yun para abla? Sekreto
okay.
Okay. Kuwan pa ka na ito. We have to share, to do our part, to help President Duterte. Sige Duterte, talyo, yadali ka ni Eli disu hotline. Pero you don't need to divulge. Sekreto. Anda gane, lamagane si kanila ga, makinde ustedes dali el nombre, they will
answer.
Oo. Kasi hindi sila, kamati sila kung Duterte.
Hindi, nung araw kasi, ang policy ng gobyerno, kapag anonymous, they will just throw it to the basket. Now, it is not the signatory or reporter that is being
It is the
the
content
contents of that
the report.
information.
Bueno,
Even if there is no author, but they will investigate, and if there is evidence to prove that there was really anomaly, they will continue investigating without necessarily knowing who made
who the
report.
complainant are.
Wala na yan. Noong araw, ganun dapat may complainant. Ngayon, even without complainant, what is important is the complaint that is being brought to the attention of the office of the president. Di ba, John?
Ore kasi, pero aki, tiene daw sila tapon ni complaint box ali. Na city also ki complaint box. Pero, el problema, attende ba sila kun ese? Are they taking them, ba sila taking serious cognizance ese? Nagane,
They just ignore it.
lang sila. Decoration lang sila. Tauy ka na to. Dila lang siyempre. Oh. Dila, si Kerry sila kasi dila siya, pero eso, depende ada siya.
So amo si habla si Rex, because the idea didn't come from them, they will not pursue with that idea. Habla si Rex kumigo.
But anyway, we can bring the complaint to the ombudsman or to the presidential complaint center. If they will not take action in the local level, we have the option, di ba? In fact, all of our complaints are being acted by the office of the president. So, we encourage our people to help the president monitor the performance of our public servants, and you can make a report direct to the office of the president. And in fact, we have been doing that, no? And there are a lot of complaints now pending against some agencies in the city of Zamboanga before the office of the ombudsman. Anyway, this is a public knowledge, public document. We have prepared a complaint before the office of the ombudsman against the local agencies. That will be known later as soon as all members of the PAGBABAGO volunteers will be able to sign it. Di ba, John? What do you think?
Sita ko pera kita. Concern ba tabing kita? El problema dyan, maisip ba kita? Individual ba kita? Na basketball na buaya.
Buaya.
Ay, uno nyo kita. Inyo their strength. Otro tamis ti mga barangay officials yaton. Alito lang Jesus. Sa Pandolo Buenos. Tiene esos salario. Tiene esos pwede esos generate. Pero hindi ayuda solo. Poco lang. O demanda natede sali. Naprikura tila mga perks, tila mga incentives siya. Ante no gani si mga sweldo mga barangay, barrio, kapitan del barrio. Ay, pero punamente tila barrio. Ora mamalo
Tasirbi mo
na senya lang. Sa Pandolo ba siya real pero pisil kita.
Well,
financial
actually, there are a lot of barangay officials sa Pantos Los Baños who do not know their duties and responsibilities. Itong kon lang, cutting of the road. They give permit or permission to the water district. Pagkatapos, they should make a follow-up sana, di ba? But right now, you go to different barangays. So many cuttings unrestored. Meaning, our barangay officials are sleeping there.
No, iba keber ba? Taprekura lang, pakimo to asisen nga. With all due respect. No question ng kanatong kasabi ka. Sabi, hindi la function, sa kosa ko. Di ba? Ber, cosa al comment dito yo. No te derrabia.
Mucho vire barangay, hindi tas el trabajo.
Kaya pirme, esperaste cuando la elección, así, pero, mira ustedes, eso lang basura. Ano tayo mga barangay, okay, within 15 kilometers. Tawang ba lang basura? Kusang taasin mga barangay officials. Kuchinadas, pasaste na. Manadagat kita ki debe dalimira el jaton kayot Brasila.
Sinceridad.
Siyempre, es importante hindi kay talito tasinta for your vested interest.
Well, actually, meron tayong kwan dito, no? The most glaring, neglect of duty by our local agencies. Itong kwan. Mendicants, up to now, you can see anywhere, mendicants. Then, itong mga mentally deranged people, no, who are half naked, sometimes almost naked, nandyan pa rin. Rugby boys are going around the city like nobody's business. So the city Social Welfare and Development should make a follow-up with the city government for the construction of a rehabilitation center so that these people who are rounded up by the police and turned over to them could be rehabilitated. Otherwise, after the police turn over these people, they are again allowed
Release.
to leave and go to the streets for, you see? So, it should, the CSWD should initiate asking the city, Sangganong Panglungsod and the executive branch to allocate funds for the construction of more rehabilitation centers. Diba, John? What do you think?
Opo, sir. Sa kanilang sunshine na liyo para na man-rehabilitate kung ang mga drug addicts na liyo, kaya sila pwede attendin mo na mente, ara ese pa, construct. El problema niya dun sa ikin manera, sir. Amo ba how we prioritize projects?
Tamira yung priorities
Dapat kaya negative sa rehab centers para ayud naman address social problem yato. Sino ay kita siya? Tawong balang ali. Mga vagrants ali, mga yes ya. No say de donde se. Aki akan naton ta sa dumping ground. Mga loko no say de donde sos. Natapad anything ko sa Zamboanga. Na so da otro mga probinsya di lang mga loko la. Pauna kasi sila na boss. Dala din na sa Zamboanga. At mga dayaw taki. Pwede naman overcharge. Gusto ka mag-kwarta. At sa Zamboanga, maayo dito.
Yeah,
dito, di ka pwede ba?
Tapay
na lang laki.
Todo bali. Bali todo.
Bali todo.
Taki budol-budol gang. Kaya sila tandayaw. Kaya kidol more kung ba kita. Nusahe ke manera kita. Nusahe ke manera kita.
Tolerable.
Having been with the DLJ, what is the liability of the city government and what is the extent of the power of the local government over these local mga local officials natin na who are not doing their job?
Na tapos di man kuneso man suspend. Tapos di kuneso man kita. There is the job description of the LGCD that can do these things to the local officials because they are the supervisor of the local officials.
Yeah.
Pero ya pwede sila
noy pagani pwede asin ni ulo kina Zamboanga.
Mira del lukura na.
That's why there is a question. Who supervises who? Is the LG supervising the local government or the local government supervising the LG?
I don't know, but normally before I was with the LGCD, we are the ones supervising the local government. Like there was a presidential decree issued by Marcos that no local government units can make any appointment of new staff or promote anybody without that study, position classification and pay plans. Na no pwede ka deberasan. They cannot do that.
Pero bonito sa papel pero na-implement
pero akil June, akil
antes ng mga opisina, nepotism, tawong bala.
Akil antes kami, ya pwede kami man-implement
Para eso, inutil mga opisina dyan.
Well, actually,
doesn't work.
We have so many problems in the city. No? I think one is, the most serious is this traffic problem.
The way I observe Zamboanga City ba, Rex, one of the LGCD concern before, we are classifying towns based on garbage collection. Diberasan. If you are effective in your garbage collection, you will be classified higher than another town.
Meaning on it is based on cleanliness and sanitation.
Correct.
Before you can categorize a municipality or city.
Uno ka garbage.
Important things cleanliness and sanitation.
Garbage disposal is one factor.
Well, of course, that is most important. So, this traffic problem, they have been doing the rerouting, one-way traffic declaration, and then no parking. But what do you think is the long-range solution to this problem?
Congestion.
To me, what they are doing now are just palliatives, parang band-aid ba?
Asia probinsya.
This will not solve the problem in the long run. In fact, every year, the problem is aggravating. But they have not introduced a long-range solution.
The long-range solution, Rex, yun ang PAGBABAGO movement. May kita province, You don't have to come to Zamboanga City to apply for anything. You can stay in Vitali if Vitali becomes a municipality or Labuan. Di ba? The only way.
So, development outside the city proper. Well,
To
anyway,
decongest the city.
we are not recommending for the creation of the province, making the city a province, but 10-kilometer radius outside
Amo
the city
si,
proper.
the
To
only
create
solution.
municipalities so that they will have their own local government there. Those people there will not be coming anymore to the city
Akin ang
proper.
Zamboanga Jun, amo lang ang unong solution to decongest. No, how to decongest?
Tama, mislead sila na gente kasi asa daw kita kaya daw kita probinsianos.
The LCT will remain a
Ka mo
city.
kaya probinsiano ka mo? Oh. Na por eso hindi sila sa taas asa intindi. Ta insisting kita Zamboanga City will retain mga 10-15 kilometers radius pwede kasi. Kaya nga sila entero kayo. They are deceiving people. They are misleading. Probinsyano daw.
Actually, talking of provincial,
selfishness is
you know, John and Ed, no? In Metro Manila, you are considered ciudadanos. Outside Metro Manila, probinsyano ka na. Even if you are residing Baguio City, Iloilo City, Cebu City, anywhere outside Metro Manila, you are considered as probinsyano. But that is immaterial. What is important is development.
Ano kaya sila mira kay LD topmost priority ara CREA, 3rd and 4th congressional districts para accommodate ko na kayo yung mga 3rd and last termers ya. Open na di.
Ano magawa, ano John, Ed, no, sa iyo?
Pwede ka mo as loko
You have
na.
been with the LGA. Anong advantage sa magbigay ng creation ng additional 2 districts for Zamboanga City?
Advantages, the people will be, you bring the service to the
No,
people.
yung congressional district ba? Anong may itulong for the development of the city?
Yeah,
If there
because
are
of
2 additional congressional districts.
May makatulong din. Katulad ng yung si Congressman Celso Lobregat, nakadala ng pera para magawa ng paaralan sa
Tulay.
San Roque. Ganon din. All these congressmen, because even now, Rex, if you notice, si Ping Lacson is opposing the new budget because nakapasok daw ang pork.
But anyway, itong congressional district naman, to me, walang magandang maibigay sa city. Because even if we have additional districts, the barangays will remain barangays and they cannot develop. But if we create a province instead of a congressional district, a province 10 kilometers outside the city proper, we can make these big barangays into towns or municipalities like Vitali, Curuan, Sangali, Colyanan, maybe Taluksangay, Ayala, and Labuan. We can convert this into local government units where they will have their own local officials and they do not need to come to the city proper anymore to pay their taxes, and they can easily develop the place because a smaller place is easier to develop. Di ba, John?
Correct.
Correct kasi na pero
The only way to decongest, pero as what we have been talking in this program a long time ago, basta the idea did not come from them, they will not help. Amo habla si Rex.
Amo gani.
That is kung naman public public observation.
Because the idea did not come
there
from
is
them.
greediness, selfishness, at saka aside from sabi nila, tamad pa, bobo pa, selfish pa, greedy pa.
Pero the only way, Jun, the only way, Tamireo, to decongest as a province. As a munisipyo con el Vitali, as a munisipyo con el Curuan,
Sangali.
o Sangali, el Ayala, el Labuan, na el city will remain a city.
At saka it is easier to expand. In fact, in other places where there are
They are doing in Palawan, in
creations of
Davao, everybody are
in
doing.
Palawan, they are creating na 3 provinces. 3 provinces in
Yes,
Palawan.
trending gani ahora. Pero kita kinusay ko sa kasi trending kita tiyan eh. Tagin
Akin ang Zamboanga, ano eh.
trending.
And then the people there in the from Bolong up, they are selling their land.
Properties already.
Tabindi ko ng mga
Kay-
dehulo pati di basilan.
Walang
Virtually
development,
neglected sila eh. Sino na.
Nueva servisyo gobyerno.
Pwede ba ita para kung eso si Independencios? That is the right also.
Mm.
Ese gani plano del ciudad kay asa daw airport epek kumpra daw 10 hektarya daw ali para pone el City Hall kay liaman derecho. Na niya eso ta espera yan. Pero mga dueño din hindi na kami pwede espera. Makingkenya kumpra. Na kanya tiene sen para kumpra tierra.
De basilan.
De Basilan, de Holosulu. Eso ta pwede kumpra mga hektarya. Hindi mga 1,000 square hektarya. 50, 100. Abla na to. Name the price. Natakya, tali ba sila sako-sako di. Sako. Hindi cheke-cheke. Na Ramirasos. Eso de ala parte, ala. Ardel de eso. Musa pa man. Bendiya kita. Na. LCT. Takay ta espera daw. O per pa ta espera. Due process. Makikita political will ali.
You know what is painful? Yung sabi na ang masakit sa hubad ng katotohanan na the naked truth is that after selling their lands, they will remain there as laborers, tenants, and workers. Yun ang masakit, no? A former owner, now a tenant or a worker and laborer. But there's nothing that they can do because there's no place where they can go.
I saw so many properties from Bolong up.
Kenya dueño yan.
Na mga Muslim.
Dito na sa Mercedes up.
Diyan Muslim brothers.
Brothers, mga Muslim.
They are-
Tan reject daw kita kaya parte del BOL. Hindi na kita man hypocrites pa. Takiasos na dito mga
Antes gani na akil.
Pwede kita kay Pilipino tamen
Oo.
sos. Pahit kita.
In fact, there are rumors that yung barangays near the boundary of Del Sur, Del Norte and Sibugay are petitioning to be annexed in that neighboring province because
Correct.
they are being neglected for so many years, di ba?
Tupaw.
They have the right to survive. They have
The only
the
way,
right to
kami rayo Asia lang at province. The only way.
The only way na pero
To decongest.
Hindi tauwi ka na to. Hindi
Tawag
Dila gusto.
in idea di aton ano kire sila.
Iabusa ya el posisyon dila li. Dila ya. Cosa sila quiere, ese sila. So,
Tapi kura sila mang 3 district. Congressional district.
Eso tauwi ka na to. Tampa lang so uy na yan. Basura sa dito.
political decision.
Por eso new breed of politicians ya kita. Igual kada isko jóvenes. Eso no hay más.
We need young people to lead the
young
city.
people ya.
We cannot
Maken de edad. Pero young el minds.
not necessarily the age.
Pati si Ed.
Young in politics, you mean.
Pantawan niyo li.
78.
Si Tigong Gane, 73.
You know, in other countries,
Pero-
their leaders are matured and, di ba? Wisdom
Si.
is there. At
Pero
saka
ito so,
political will is there. Kasi experience na eh.
estos, ya sa kasos influensya of the past administration. No sila habla kay Noyma daw, hindi na sila beholden kung Celso. Beholden pa ustedes kay idea di Celso.
Diyan pa.
Tan man adapt pa kamo. Ese provinciano di ken man Depe, you say you are no longer attached. Oh, you're still attached. Your ideas, hindi yung mga conviction.
Merong we call it hereditary.
Hereditary siya. So you cannot
Hereditary.
say you're completely detached kung Celso. Si kung Celso pag hindi nyo tanlit ka ninyo, hindi mga ideas. Hindi nyo mga kwanali.
Indirectly.
Oh, pwede sila kuhan.
That is what they learn from the former political leaders. Parang political tree ba, John? Political tree, di ba? The branches are the same stem, so the same products. I think.
Kosal po no amol pruta.
Usap pa man.
So there is
No tablal po no koko el pruta saging.
Sila lang siyempre. Lugi siyempre el pueblo.
Bakit Ed and John? We have so many political leaders, 16 elected the councilors, no, plus 2 appointed. We have the vice mayor, we have the mayor, we have congressman. But bakit? No one among them has ever thought of creating a province. What do you think? Bakit ganun?
Because the idea came from us.
From other people, you
From
mean?
other people, not from them.
Tamira sila pero taga na kanila selfishness, greediness, mucho vested interest. You know, hindi sila tapen sa
Kaya
futuro.
according to John Rex, they hear na we are from the city, then you want to become from the province.
Hindi, according to him, yan abla lang yung kay Eser kung dila.
Yabla sila.
Deception, kaya daw probinsyano.
That is plain deception.
Hindi,
Misleading
kumigo. No.
Hindi, amo yan. According to your observation, el dealer answer.
People sabi, sino man sila tang kampanya ante? Di ba? Kay Chenya man siya, liba man siya integrated bar of the Philippines. Yamang kwa niya siya idea, yan ambition niya siya, pero yan reject sila. Kaya daw kita probinsyano. Nakene siya asesina.
Sila.
Actualmente, sa mga hente, sa mga naman di akigad sa Zamboanga. Tausan lang man sa kanaton.
May gana si entera kina sementeryo.
Si Mayor Beng, basta encuentro esos, mga crucial period yan. Taman ko niya, butahan niya, blodo. Kay si Celso daw, hindi daki, kaya daw el maestro, el eskwela, todo eso tasalya bagon. Oh. Kamo lang alibutahan, ganyan, lodo di inyo. Pobre siyempre el pueblo. Gusto ya kamo, debe dali at chance kung mga jóvenes, breed o kwan, igual kanda isko, bueno mga kwan. Namusay ko tayo sa mga jóvenes namin, si igual kwan mindset, di isko, kwan, baka amo-amo lang kamo siyempre. Ese problema kina Zamboanga.
Si Isko tiene chance queda sin presidente yun.
Una na ele man ambisyon. Otro también ele. Baka entra ko na aire na kabesa también. Ese problema na Zamboanga, na Pilipinas. Pero I admire Isko. Ali lang po sana Isko. Ano yung prekura presidente?
Marami pang bigas kakain niya na.
Yan, ano pura ba?
Road clearing then, how about agriculture? How about security? How about other services, no? Hindi lang road clearing ang kwan mo if you become the president. But anyway, sa atin naman dito sa Zamboanga, our concern is the traffic problem, which is developing every day. Every day, the number of vehicles is increasing. We have now 80,000 motorcycles. We have 5,000 tricycles. We have around 10,000 four-wheel vehicles. We have 2,150 colleagues. You can just imagine. So, we have a lot of... I tell you. Your colleague is illegal, but they are making... they are ferrying passengers in city, barangay roads, national roads, and even in national highways. And yet, no, we do not know who is implementing the Land of Transportation Office regulations, because it was registered by LTO, no? You are close to LTO. Registered by LTO. Now, who will implement the violation?
No, I'm not close to LTO. I'm not close to anybody. I am close to people lang.
Yeah.
Sino? Yeah. Tayo na lang kita kanila. Sina. Ano yung question natin? Uy,
it is the LTO that grants permit to 2,150 colleagues, and who will implement the violation, because most of these colleagues, if not all, are ferrying passengers, especially students, high school pupils, where more than 10 passengers are being loaded in that colleague. It has no franchise. Passengers are not insured, and yet nobody appears to implement the law. Anyway, even if we create a province now outside this 10-kilometer radius, it does not mean that we can immediately solve the traffic problem. It will be gradual, maybe for the next 10 years, because people then far from barangays will not come to the city anymore. So, right now we have overpopulation in the city.
Nandun lang sa kanila. Anything they need. Talya.
So, that is the only solution to develop the far-flung barangays, and of course to decongest the city proper. Right now, overpopulated sa city proper. We are overpopulated, and of course, kapag overpopulated, over-congestion naman ang vehicle, di ba? Because there is heavy...
Ito sa mga center of migration yan. So, ganyan talaga daw na nature.
That's wrong to me.
Pero yung kwento to ko na por casa the creation of a province.
Yeah.
Kunras.
Ano yung lilabo tali?
To me,
mga legislators.
To me, that is not a sign of progress. That is a sign of neglect on the part of the local government. Neglect to solve the problem by coming up with a realistic solution.
Ay, no pwede ibita kay kwan daw sa parte de progreso officer daw sa Center
That
of
is-
Migration daw Zamboanga.
That is how narrow is that thing. We are running out of time.
We'll
So,
come back on Saturday.
your closing statement, John, please.
Okay, no hay personal na, issue lang ha. Pasensya lang ulit kira agara posisyon ng gobyerno, Pablo, de mampikon pa kita. Wake up call lang kami. Dali ko ustedes. Thank you.
Na you tan expect lang yung kunil mga opisyal para dila what they are.
Tayo na, Pilipinas. Tayo na magbago.
RPN Radio Philippines Network. Radyo Ronda.
D-Triple-X Zamboanga.
Member, kapisanan ng mga broadcaster ng Pilipinas.
Simulat sa pool, mahal kita. Nalalaman mo, walang-wala sa loob ko.
Ay, tapos gusto ko rin batiin ang Chuchi, yung Buddhist compassion na laging
Chuchi Foundation,
Oo,
Philippines.
laging nagsasagawa ng mga medical missions at bukal sa loob at puro volunteers. Maganda nga no? Give of your time. Yun ang napakalaking...
Time and talent.
Oo, correct. Time and talent. Kasi
And
ang
treasures. Yun.
TT,
Tatlong pwede mong i-share eh.
time, talent, and treasure.
Oo.